Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Kerry, I'm the Redhead reseller. I mainly sell across Vinted and eBay, do a bit of whatnot every now and then, and still haven't looked into Depop and stuff yet. I have literally just moved house, hence the different background. So I'm currently in the house, but my eBay stuff now has got a unit, so once I've finished sorting that out, I will show you the full unit. But at the moment, I have only just moved in about 10 days ago, hence me being behind on videos, being behind on life, being behind on eBay apart from getting my orders out. So the next couple of videos are just going to be mainly big updates and stuff like that. I've been charity shopping, I've been the car boots, but because I'm so behind with everything, I've literally taken pictures, put the stock away, and some of it's already sold. So there won't be any haul videos for those for the last 2 weeks, which is a bit of pain in the backside, but anything that is sold over the next couple of videos that's come from those, obviously I'll tell you anyway. So we are starting on, from last time, £22,297.73. Since then, I've done a lot of sales to the point where I've got 3 videos for you that I'm going to have to record. So video 1 has got part of an update on things that have been going on. So first of all, we'll do Vinted. With me moving house, obviously I got rid of a load of stuff that was in the house that I wasn't going to need anymore. So I've sold a lot of shelving units. So here's all the shelving units I have sold in this video and how much they've sold for. I then sold this Flounders Teddy that cost me £8, sold it for £4. This black bra, man, didn't cost me anything, sold it for £2. This t-shirt is mine, sold it for £3.40, didn't cost me anything. Then I've got this shirt, this was a Ralph Lauren shirt, cost me £4. It's the max that I hung around. It was last year's stock, it sold for £7. Just happy to have it gone. This blazer, again, it was Ralph Lauren. It was from last year, it cost me £2, sold it for £16 eventually. This coat was Regatta, cost me £3, sold it for £10. Obviously we know on Vinted there's no fees, so it's not the end of the world, only making £7 profit. So that is all my Vinted. The eBay stuff has got quite a few orders as well, which has been nice. So this Clinique eyeshadow I bought for 50p from TK Maxx in their Red Stick sale in January. I've just sold it for £10. These pots, I don't know why I picked them up. Again, it was 2024 stock. I think it was when I was still trying to learn everything. I was just like, oh, they look good. They cost me £2 and I sold them for £5.60. Not great profit, but you know, at least didn't lose money. I got this buggy board. There were the uncut straps. Make sure if you're buying any of these, you're buying them with the uncut straps. So many people cut the straps and they're pretty useless after that. This cost me £2 from the charity shop back in Ormskirk. I sold it for £15. If you find me looking over here rather than here, it's because I've turned the camera around, because yeah, I learned turn the camera around, Kerry. So I keep looking in the wrong place. So please ignore me while I get used to that. I do all my recording on my phone, so yeah, it's not the best. I bought this Disney frame from the car boot. It cost me 50p, again 2024 stock. Sold it for £7.50, which is really low for these frames because they usually sell quite well. This interior trim for an Antara was off my car when I changed my stereo over, so it didn't cost me anything. Sold it for £9.50. I then got these mugs, only in May, so not that long ago. Cost me £2.50. Sold them for £10 on an offer. I had no interest in them, so I just took the offer. I got this little Dean's Child Play Made in England soft toy. He was literally about this big. He cost me £1 at one of the local, what do we call them? They're like a car boot, but it's at everyone's house, so you just dot around. I can't remember what called, garage sale type thing. Cost me £1 and I sold it for £15. I then bought 2 of these Yankee candle holders, tea light holders, for £4 each. This one's £14.40. I got these Missoni glasses with a case, brand new. They cost me £1.07. Missoni usually does better than that, so I'm really shocked that they went that low. But again, they were 2024 stock. Just wanted them gone. But these crystal clear fine cut lead glasses, set of 2. Got these in January for £3 and they sold for £17.99. This was the biggest fail. Do not go buying jigsaws if they don't want, say, the complete or 2 still in the wrapper. So I bought this 3D jigsaw last year for £4.50 from a charity shop. It wasn't complete. It must have only been missing 15 pieces. So instead of having 216, it had like 201 pieces in it. I sold it for £6.50. I just wanted it gone, so it went, thank God. I got this Joseph and Joseph bread bin. I mentioned these in a charity shop in a charity shop haul not long ago. These 2 next items I bought, they were in the charity shop for a couple of weeks, and I just kept thinking it's just a plastic bread bin and I don't even know what the other thing is. Just leave them, they're pointless. So I went in a couple of weeks later and they were both still there, and I thought, right, let's just have a look at them. I've got a bit more time, let's just take a look. So this one's Joseph and Joseph bread bin. Turns out they're actually pretty good, even though they're plastic. It cost me £5 and it sold for £30 within a week. And then the next item is a pack-safe, travel-safe anti-theft portable device. This again was the other item that I looked at and kept leaving it, and in the end decided to pick it up. This I picked up for £5 as well. Picked it up the same day I bought the bread bin. Sold them both the same day on eBay, literally an hour apart from each other. I think they both sold within 5 days being on eBay, and this one sold for £37.99. So keep an eye on PackSafe travel safes. They're a proper bolo. £5 for 48 quid. I will take that. And then lastly, I bought these plates, Disney plates. Bought them back in January. They are pretty rare. They cost me £2. I sold them for £16.19. So that's everything. So Vinted, I made £62.40. eBay, I made £165.40. So taking the Vinted off brings me to £22,235.33. Taking the eBay off brings me to £22,069.93. I then made my monthly payments. So in total, this brings me down to £21,701.16. And that's where we're ending this week. Well, this video, or not this week's video, this week. I can't say, brains all over the place. I'm still getting used to being settled in a new place. So that brings me down to the total of this video. Like I said, there are 2 more videos that I'm going to be getting on with. So until the next one, please like, subscribe and comment. Let me know the sales that you guys have all been doing. I will show you the unit as soon as it is ready. My plan, we're on Thursday. I have a 3-day weekend now coming up. My plan is to get that unit done. I've bought a load of shelving units and everything else, and clothing rails. So it's to get itself organised now, because it is just a mess right now. I can just about work in it. So until the next one, I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.